Hi, this is Plate Glass Armor recording the Tiny Ship Tournament on behalf of Sean Reed 343. This is the first winner's bracket match of the quarterfinals between GreyMinneham's group of Titanics and T3hJimmer's Twig and Berries. This will be a match between speed freaks on the offense because the torpedoes of the GreyMinneham's Titanics are incredibly fast, but T3hJimmer launches a cram volley immediately, and these two berries chew the opponents up very quickly as well. So it will be an interesting match. Begin round one. Cram volley immediately taking out third time's the charm, and the berries are picking on number 2 and number 4, but there's still 2 left, and they're still launching torpedoes. Looks like the Twig is so far the opponent that they're focusing on, which is probably a mistake, because it requires more than a minute to reload, and the immediate threat are the berries, which are chewing through the last 2 boats as we speak. And like the famous iceberg, the Titanic is getting its hull caved in. And just like that, round 1 goes to T3hJimmer's Twig and Berries. Round 2, begin. Oh, it looks like the cram volley was a hit, but it was not immediately successful in destroying the third time's the charm this match. However, the berries are just as deadly as ever. Fortunately for GreyMinneham, so far, the Twig was killed by the result of a lucky hit, which means they're now focusing on the berries, and one of them is mission killed already. In fact, it just exploded, which means it's now 3 versus 1 with deadly torpedoes in the water. And since these are remote guidance, it doesn't matter if they miss. They'll come around a second time. Just like that. And a torpedo just bounced off of the Titanic, flying through the air. But this is not looking good for T3hJimmer, especially since it looks like the melee weapons have been stripped off the front. So it is now a tugboat aggressively trying to attack the Titanic. So this match is going to go to GreyMinneham, barring some very unexpected upset. Now, the berries are quite well armored, but T3hJimmer's team is lower on health in total. So if it comes down to a time question, the GreyMinneham's Titanic team will win based on the overall hit points. And GreyMinneham is also the only side that still has weaponry in this fight. So it looks like round 2 is going to GreyMinneham. Yep, 2 damaged. Wow, 2 damaged and time at the same time. So now round 3 to decide who's moving forward to the semifinals and who needs to take another fight in order to make it there. Because since this is the winner's bracket, a defeat here does not mean they will be eliminated from the tournament. That initial cram volley, much more successful this time, immediately destroying third time's the charm. Of course, both teams are hoping third time's the charm here. And it looks like the twig just despawned once again, since it's not as well armored as the berries. So it's another match between the berries and the remaining Titanics. But this time, both berries have their weapons, and the Titanics are rapidly running out of health. Yep, they both hit the despawn point, which means this match is going to T3hJimmer. So he is automatically a contender for the semifinals, whereas the GreyMinneham's Titanic team will need to do another fight.